What it is, guys? It's your old boy Pilk, and I'm coming back at y'all with the big update we got this morning. I was meant to bring it to you earlier, but, well, DBZ space was down. So, and I'm not a data miner. I really have no discernible skills in this world, so I gotta wait for other people to do my job for me, and they come at you like it's fresh content. But I'm doing exactly that right now. So, let's talk about what dropped in the game this morning, or what's technically coming to the game, I guess you could say. We, first of all, are getting a Dokkan Awakening for that old school STR Goku right there. This is coming, what's the date on this one? I believe around tournament time, the 22nd, yeah. Makes sense, wouldn't it? Duh. So, this dude's not half bad. Causes supreme damage to the enemy with a high chance of stunning the enemy. Super STR type, key plus 2 HP attack and defense 80%. There are much better sub-leads out there in the world nowadays, so I don't think you're ever going to use that. But there are some people that might, so not a bad sub-lead for Battlefield. Not the best by a long shot, but not awful. Could be a lot worse. Okay. Super Dragon Flash causes supreme damage to the enemy and high chance of stunning the enemy. We already figured that one out. Passive skill, Flash of Spirit, key plus 2. Attack 100% at the start of a turn. Defense 100% when performing a super attack. So basically, if you don't get a super off, this dude's going to be totally squishy. But, I mean, most of the time you're going to get supers off anyway. Let's be real. In this day and age, I've said it 100 times, if you don't get a super attack off, you're not fighting. You know? That's just the realest real when it comes to Dokkan Battle in this day and age. Okay? He's going to have Golden Warrior, Saiyan Warrior Race, Super Saiyan, Prepared for Battle, All in the Family, First Awaken, and Shattering the Limit. Really great link skills, really great unit. He's definitely come, like, you know, into relevance, really. So, pretty cool stuff. Expect that Awakening. We'll talk about the other card here in a minute, but we are getting an Awakening for Android 18. This should be coming tonight. That's the Waifu 18. As you can see down there, I say old, but not that old, but anyway. The STR Waifu 18 is getting her Awakening. This is coming with the new story event that's dropping tonight. So make sure you grind that up. I believe it requires the medals from that story event to actually awaken her, so make sure you snag those. Causes supreme damage to the enemy and lowers attack. Supreme damage is, you know, actually pretty good nowadays, especially if you give her a ton of orbs. Contact with ease. Attack and defense 18% per android's category on the team. User on an android's category. Up to 54%. All allies, key plus 2, attack and defense 18%. Androids category allies, attack and defense 18%. So, put her on an android's team, she comes to life. Any other team, she's kind of useless. Pretty straightforward, honestly. But you put her on an android's category team, and she'll be just fine. She'll hold her on. Notice that specifically android's category, not the, Yeah, not artificial life forms, strictly androids. Something you definitely want to make note of. So you have to have very, very specific units to use that. But whatever, she's actually pretty good. So we'll give her a shot when she comes out. The Yardrat Goku, the same one we got from the teaser image. Okay, he's going to Dokkan Awaken up into this unit. I love such an iconic scene where he's just one finger just dodging the sword, or like not even dodging, parrying the sword. Just a great scene. Int type, key plus 2 HP attack and defense 50%, so in other words, you're never going to use that leader skill. Causes supreme damage with a medium chance of stunning the enemy. Medium chance of stunning the enemy is actually very good. Learning received on planet Yardrat. Attack 59%, high chance of evading enemy's attack. We talked about this yesterday. High chance of evading the enemy's attack as the first attack on return. Damage received from normal attacks minus 59%. And counters with enormous power as a second or third attacker. I did say he tanks all together, and I was wrong. It's only normal attacks. So basically, he's like Whiskey Bitch or, you know, the Super Vegetos, pretty much. So, very good unit. The exception is you don't really want to get him attacked with the super attack. But, you know, as the first attacker in a turn, he has a pretty good chance of evading the enemy's attack either way. So basically, when you have this guy up, you just want to have him on first attack anyway, unless it just isn't linking up and you're working on rotations. Other than that, there's no excuse. You know how this unit works now. Play smart. Saiyan Warrior Race, Saiyan Lineage, Kamehameha, Experienced Fighters, Super Saiyan, Shocking Speed, and Shattering the Limit. Great links, good unit, and for a free-to-play unit, this is absolutely stunning. So, definitely worth the orbs, and if you want my opinion, this is another situation where, while I am always a fan of critical, if you put double attack in him, I wouldn't be mad, because remember, getting that extra attack off and that extra chance of stunning the enemy is going to be clutch. We've had a lot of units lately that have actually that I've talked about putting double attack in, when I always talk about putting crits in. If you put crit in them, it's not bad, but double attack, getting that extra stun off, or extra chance to stun off, because it is a medium chance to stun. It's with like, I think a 40% chance or something like that. You're increasing your chances like 75%, but that's really good. Anybody who has the any of the general blue units knows how great it is when they just stun. Plus, the nice part about him, when he has counters, like we talked, I don't think I actually talked, we haven't done that video. Well, that's something I'm going to have to do later today. We'll make that video tomorrow for him. We'll talk all about his potential system. But any unit that has counters, every time they counter, they basically roll for that double attack again. So, you get attack, you do 3 counters, they roll for that double attack. Now, that only really works when it happens beforehand. Doesn't really work. Well, actually, I don't know, because they already have to roll for the counter anyway. So maybe, I don't know. Anyway, either way, when you have counters, you want to use double attack because you have a higher chance of getting that off than you ever would a critical. So realistically, you're going to get more likely to get more damage when you have counters and you put double attack in. That's just my 2 cents. I know we've talked about it a lot lately when I've been a huge fan of critical for a long time, but it's just the way the game's going right now. It's the position of the game in that slot that it exists. Moving on. Now, the next unit is Goku Black. This is going to be our tournament reward, guys. Extreme Goku Black. And the nice part about this unit, if you do not pull, listen to me very carefully, if you do not pull a whole bunch of these dudes, he's very easy to farm. Everybody you get that's not an original, because remember, nowadays we can get one from missions. You can get one, basically, you can get 2 of these guys just basically from missions. Just complete a certain level of the game, you're going to get them. Everybody should have a dupe in this guy. Everybody should have at least 1 dupe in this dude. Well, okay, not everybody, but most should have at least 1 dupe in this dude. This guy is absolutely awesome. Let's talk about what he does. Let's say he's farmable. Go ham. Go ham for this guy. No, actually, I plan to go hard. Leave this guy alone. He's overrated. He's just... I can't lie to y'all. Black Powerball. Causes supreme damage to the enemy and lowers attack and defense. Distorted History. Defense plus 50% with each attack received, up to 60%. Future Saga. Category allies. Attack 20% and defense plus 10%. Time Travelers category allies. 20%, defense 10%. Remember all those stacks, so... yeah, he's really good. He's really, really good. Once again, though, one of those units you have to kind of use on their team, but he's really awesome. Cold Judgment, Fear and Faith, Nightmare, Prepare for Battle, Dismal Future, and Big Bad Bosses. Like this guy a lot. I plan to go pretty hard on the tournament, even if I do have plans for the weekend. The interesting notion about this guy is, while we normally do Pokemon on Fridays, this week we're going to be doing the tournament all weekend long. Okay? All weekend long. So we're canceling Pokemon, and we will not have a second Damachi stream. This weekend is all World Tournament, and you can kind of expect that when the World Tournament is in play, but we only get it once every couple of months, so y'all will live. Y'all will live. Now, let's talk missions, because missions are the next big thing. And if you look here, you'll see a ton of Dragon Stones, an absolute ton of Dragon Stones, but they're all for ECAs. So you've probably already done most of these. So there's not going to be that many Dragon Stones, I don't suspect, that you're going to be able to grab in here. There might be some special missions for Dragon Stones and stuff like that you haven't done. Check that out when they drop. These all will be going live tonight. So tonight at 8 p.m. we should be getting a big update in the game. Stay tuned for that. Yeah, good stuff. But other than that, there's not really a whole lot that's really relevant, aside from obviously the new stuff coming, the new story event coming, and then the World Tournament this weekend. I believe the World Tournament starts on Thursday. I could be incorrect on that. Anyway. But as you saw, come on. Oh, and the one thing to be aware of here, guys. The one thing to be aware of is a lot of these, if you're looking for these medals, there are a lot of these available. I never really cover them in videos, but use the Peppy Girls category. That's Peppy Girls category. Use it 7 times in the tournament. Use youth category, which would actually be really easy. So we'll talk about all that and ways to acquire extra medals, because I never do it because I'm always actually grinding the tournament. But it'll also help you get a lot of win streaks and things like that. You do lose a few points while you're chasing this, but we'll talk about all that when the tournament comes. Other than that, guys, that's the video. Get hyped. Tonight at Reset, we're expecting some big news, so here in about 5 hours, expect another video out of my ugly face, and we're going to be talking about Easy Age Janemba, so 5 videos today. It's a lot. So, that's going to be if you don't watch my Danmachi videos, then it's 3, but go play Danmachi. It's a great game. 5 videos. That's the video, guys. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Follow the Birdman. Hit me up on Booker. I'll be back with more Dokkan Battle, because we've done our Danmachi for the day. We're going to do more Dokkan. Good stuff.